Hey guys, it's Mirelle. Welcome back to my channel. So for this week's video, I thought it would be fun to take my Instagram seriously for a week. Now, I've actually been wanting to post more on Instagram anyway, so I thought, why don't I do this? And also, my TikTok has just been filled with like girls taking their Instagram more seriously and sharing tips on how to grow their Instagram. So I literally just took that as a sign. Now, fun fact, I actually tried filming this video like 2 weeks ago. It didn't really turn out that well, so I'm hoping this one turns out a little better. I feel like I just didn't try hard enough, so for this video I'm gonna put a little more effort into it. But anyways, before we actually get started posting and starting to grow, there are just a few steps we gotta do to prepare, so let's go do that. So first, we gotta find some inspiration. Now for my feed, I want it to be colorful and casual, which I think is perfect for the summertime. Some of the influencers that I took inspiration from are Matilda Jur, Fernanda Ramirez, Ava Maloche, Hannah Maloche, and Emma Chamberlain. Now I also looked at Pinterest for some inspiration, and I actually made a board called Photos, and I divided it up into different sections for like photo inspiration and also pose ideas for my own photos. So the next step is to fix up like your Instagram profile. Now I already did this when I filmed this video 2 weeks ago. So this is how my Instagram used to look like, and this is how it looks like now. So what I basically did is I just changed my profile picture, and then I added a bit more to my bio, like what school I go to, my age, where am I based, and just like some aesthetic emojis, because why not? And I just have like a link to my most recent YouTube video there. I also edited my highlight story covers and also my highlight names. That's basically what I did to up my profile a little bit. Okay, so quickly I'm gonna be telling you my plan for the week. So I'm gonna be posting 3 feed posts, 2 reels, and at least 5 stories per day. I'm gonna be starting this on Monday and then posting till Friday, and also alternating the feed post and the reel. Throughout the week, I'll also be experimenting with different strategies for engagement and exposure and seeing what works best. I will be updating you guys each day, and we have one last step to do, and that is to actually take my photos and film the reels.
The dash is digi, the schedule busy. My head in a hoodie, my shorty a goodie. My cousins are crazy, my cousins like boogie. Life is amazing, it is what it should be. Been here for 10, but I feel like a rookie. I tell her look up, cause it's snowing in Tussies. Booked for 3 years, man, you can't even book me. It's me and Lil Baby.
Location number 2.
Me to the Navy, it ran me 10,000. I threw it like Brady. Foreign is yellow like Tracy and Katie. I trust in my they never betray me.
Here's my second outfit.
But I just took what they can.
Success. Hey guys, it's Monday and it is the first update for the week, so I'm kind of just run down what I did today. It's kind of a lot because I also want to cover like how I prepared for the week. I was gonna film this yesterday, but I wasn't able to, so I'm just gonna tell you guys today. So first thing, I prepared all my posts. I edited them on Visco, and I actually just made an album, a separate album on my camera roll to kind of like arrange the photos so I know how it looks like on the feed. And then I put all of those into my drafts on Instagram, so like kind of all I have to do is hit post. So I have all the captions ready, and for each of those posts in my drafts I made sure I tagged all the brands that I'm wearing and also put my location. I also made sure to use alt text. So I'm sorry, I'm reading off of my phone because there's quite a few things I want to cover, but anyways, so I used alt text. That's kind of like a new feature I discovered, and basically to put alt text, if you don't know, if you go into the screen where you put in the caption, if you scroll to the bottom it will say advanced settings, so you click that and then you'll see alt text, and that's where you put it in. And basically alt text, it helps out with SEO, so you basically put in more keywords and kind of just describing your photo. So I would put like summer outfit ideas, or maybe describe what I'm wearing, like a pink shirt or denim shorts. Now I'm going to tell you what I did when I'm actually gonna post. So today I posted around 8:30 12:30 p.m. It's actually 9:30 right now, so it's about an hour after. And to figure out what time to post, I just looked at my analytics and saw when the most people are active. So it was around 9 p.m. so I decided why not 8:30. And it's important to be active before and after you post on Instagram. I think this helps to like put your post at the top of the feed. So that's what I did. I kind of just like engage with other people's posts, like comment, like them. Also going into the hashtags that you're using, engage with some of those posts under those hashtags. And right when I posted, I also commented like a period in my comment section, and then I replied to that with all my hashtags. I used around 25 to 30 hashtags. I think the maximum is 30, so make sure to kind of utilize all of those hashtags to gain the most exposure. And then I also shared my post onto my story and also onto Pinterest, which also reaches another set of audience. In terms of my followers, so before I posted, I actually had 805 followers, and then once I posted, I actually gained 2 followers at once, so I'm at 807 now. Oh yeah, and another thing I want to mention, so when I first filmed this video 2 weeks ago, I noticed when I was posting, I would get all these comments from all these brands which seemed kind of sketchy. They'd be like, DM to collab with us, like that. Those types of comments, I got so much of those, and I kind of want to like avoid them now. So I went into my settings on Instagram and I blocked those specific words in my comments. I blocked the word DM, collab, DM us, and now that I notice, once I post, I'm not getting any of those like brand comments anymore, which I definitely recommend you do. I feel like they're just very spammy and I don't like that. I want like actual engagement on my posts. But yeah, that is everything that I did for today on Instagram. So it is Tuesday today. So first thing, Instagram stories, not doing so well. I only posted 2 today, which is like worse than yesterday because I think I posted 3. I really need to step up my Instagram story game because I never know what to post. Next thing I'll update you guys on is my post from yesterday, which I think I did pretty well. First thing I did in the morning was actually reply. Oh my god, my hair. The first thing I did was actually reply to every single comment. Obviously, like replying to all the comments will increase your engagement, but also I just wanted to show that I care and I appreciate every single comment. So, you know, thank you to everyone that comments on my photos. I really appreciate that. I got a bunch of comments from people that don't even follow me, which are like other micro influencers, which is great, and that shows that my post is getting out there and the hashtags are working. So let me show you actually some of my analytics from that post. So my reach actually got 1,330 and around 800 of them was actually from my hashtags. I'd say that is pretty good. Also, another thing I did was, you know, besides like replying to everyone's comments, if they were someone that doesn't follow me or I don't follow them, like other micro influencers, I made sure to also engage with their posts as well and kind of like give back some engagement to their posts. Now for my post today, I posted a reel, and now I actually wanted to experiment a little bit. I've heard that it's better to share to the feed when you're doing a reel, but I didn't do that today because I wanted to see like how much reach or exposure I would get from not sharing it to my feed. So it's actually doing better than I thought. So in the first half hour, actually it got more than 500 views, and then now it's currently almost 10 p.m. so about like an hour after I posted, and it is at 1,100 views. And then in terms of hashtags, I put it in the caption of the reel instead of like commenting it. But then another thing I also noticed is that for my reels, it didn't get as much engagement as I'd like. There isn't many like likes or comments or shares or anything, but it is getting some views. And when I posted a reel like 2 weeks ago, it actually got to 15,000 views, which I was not expecting at all. And that I actually shared to my feed, and it actually got, you know, a lot of engagement because it was in my followers' feeds. So I think like it will get pushed out whether you share it to your feed or not. But I do recommend sharing it to your feed so that you do get more engagement. In terms of followers, I have currently 811. So yeah, that is all the updates updates for today, and I will be back tomorrow. Okay guys, so quickly I'm going to tell you the update for today. Today is Wednesday, so good news, I was able to post at least 5 stories today, and one of them was an interactive story. I tried to do a poll, I've never done it before, and I asked people to pick between iced matcha or iced coffee, and iced coffee got more votes, which I'm not surprised about, but like I would pick iced matcha. And then as for my post, I posted around 8:30 p.m. again. I think that's the best time for me to post. That's when most people are like active and online. And I did the same thing I did with my Monday post. I was active before and after Instagram, going through the hashtags, engaging with people's posts. I also used alt text and I used hashtags, but with hashtags, I think you're not supposed to use the exact same hashtags like in every post, or else it's gonna be spam and you're gonna be shadow banned, I think. So don't use the exact same hashtags. You could use some similar hashtags as well, but not the exact same group. And then in terms of my followers, I have 814 today. I don't even know what my follower goal is by the end of the week, and I don't know what's a realistic goal. I'd like to say 850, but at the rate I'm going, I don't think it's gonna happen. But yeah, then finally the last thing is the reel that I posted yesterday and how that is doing. So it's actually at 1.1k views. So I noticed that Instagram pushes out the reel once you post it, and then I guess it stops if it's not getting any engagement, because it was weird. I got 1,000 views within an hour of posting, and then now I ended up with 1.1k. That is all the updates I have for today, and I'll see you guys back again tomorrow. Hey guys, so my last update was on Wednesday. Now it's actually not Thursday or Friday today, it's actually a few days later, but here I am to give you my final update. So the reason why I didn't film an update for Thursday is because I actually wasn't able to post anything. I got busy that day, so I know that day I was supposed to post a reel, but I wasn't able to film one, so yeah, that is why. So no updates for that day, but for Friday I did post something. This is kind of not related, but where I live, patios opened up on Friday, so I was able to go out, and when I went out I took some Instagram stories. However, I did only post 3 stories that day. In terms of my feed post for that day, so I posted a bit later than my usual. My usual was 8:30, but that day I posted around 9 because I did come home a little later, and I think it wasn't that great of a time to post because it didn't do as well. So I basically posted a carousel. It had 10 photos. It was from like a few weeks ago that I took like at the beach. So in terms of like what I did to post, I did the usual, you know, like being active before and after on Instagram. I used 25 to 30 hashtags. I also posted it onto my story. I also posted it onto Pinterest. So one thing I want to mention about like carousel posts, so comparing my Monday post and my Wednesday post, the one photo I posted on Monday did better than the carousel. The reach and impressions I got from hashtags were way more on Monday. It's kind of weird because I watched a YouTube video and this girl said that carousels would do better because people are spending more time on your post, like scrolling through the photos. I guess posting one photo does way better than a carousel. I mean, I don't know if this is completely true, but I guess based on my experience, I guess carousels do worse. And then to update you guys on my follower count, it's not the best, just saying, but I will tell you. So I currently now have 823 followers. So I started the week at 805, so I gained a total of 18 followers. I don't know if that's good or bad. Maybe it's bad because I feel like I didn't try hard enough again, and it's funny because this is the second time I'm filming this, but I'm glad I still was able to gain like 18 followers. But yeah, that is the final update. So last thing before I end off the video, I just want to talk to you guys about like my final thoughts and what I learned throughout this week. You probably already noticed that like towards the end of the week I was kind of giving up. I didn't try as hard as I did on Monday especially, and like not putting in as much effort. Like I said earlier, this is like my second time filming this video. Obviously I do want to continue like growing my Instagram. I might not post as often like trying to post every day. I feel like that's a lot. Maybe like every 2 days or every other day I think is pretty good, and kind of like I'm still trying to learn like all of the strategies and the algorithm of Instagram. I also realized like how much work to put in when you're trying to grow your Instagram and how important consistency is. You have to constantly show up to your followers and try to be as engaging as possible. I feel like I didn't do that enough, so I feel like I have to develop like a healthier relationship with Instagram, because I felt like I was like checking my notifications a lot, seeing like who liked my photos, and also comparing myself a lot to all these influencers and trying to like take really perfect photos and like thinking that my photos aren't good enough, all of that stuff. I think that's one reason that pushed me back from like posting a lot of stories, because I was trying to make them look perfect and aesthetic, and I was also worried about what other people were gonna think because I was posting more than usual on my Instagram. There's a lot of people from my school like following me on my Instagram, so I was kind of worried about that. But to sum it all up, what I learned from trying to grow my Instagram this week is to try to be as consistent as possible and have like a posting schedule, maybe using like an app to pre-schedule all your posts. So I really want to try doing that. Also developing a healthier relationship with Instagram, so like I said earlier, like trying not to compare yourself with others. And then finally, I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but also to stick to a niche. I feel like I didn't do that. I was just posting like whatever photos I had. I did plan out like my feed and stuff, but actually like providing value to my followers, that's something I really need to work on. Like wonder like, why is someone gonna follow you? What are you providing them? And obviously there's still so much I gotta learn about Instagram and trying to grow, and that's something I'm really interested in, like the business side of social media. So yeah, that is basically all I've got to say. I really hope you enjoyed this video and learned something throughout my journey throughout the week on Instagram. If you're trying to grow your Instagram as well, do it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.